This is Mike, and I'm going to provide a quick little history on Allie and I. It's been a little bit over a year that we've been dating now, and we first met through a mutual friend. And by mutual friend, I mean the app Mutual. We are one of the few success stories that have come from app dating. Our very first date was we went on a hike to Stewart Falls up Provo Canyon. And a couple of the things that I remember from that first date was Allie told me that she was in the yearbook club and that she doesn't like to drink cold water. And despite those things, I still think she's pretty great. But one of the really awesome things that I remember Allie talking about was just the way she talked about her family. She brought up how close she was to her grandpa and all of her siblings and her family get-togethers, and just how involved they all were with each other. And that was very different from how I've been raised, and so that really stood out to me. It's still one of those really dominant things that I like about Allie and her view on life is how family-oriented she is. I think it's a pretty special thing. But we had a really great hike. I think there was an instant connection. We hugged at the end of the date, and Allie told me that she felt like she just fit. And I feel like that could be the overreaching explanation for the entire dating experience that we've had, is we've just fit with each other. It's been incredible. A couple other things that I've noticed throughout our dating experience and that I really like about Allie is that she's from a small town. So am I. So we can be a little redneck together. And we both understand what it's like to grow up in a small town and just what that means, I guess. She's very down to earth. She's very responsible. She's beautiful. She makes me want to be a better person. So the combination of just a lot of really great things. So we continued to date, and I had an opportunity to go on a work trip with some of my coworkers back, I think it was last September or October, and my boss invited me like 3 days before to go down to Cabo, Mexico. And so I called Allie up and I asked her if she wanted to go on extremely short notice, and she said yes. So we dropped everything, got some passports, and headed down to Mexico with my company. And just that whole experience was so great. Just seeing Allie be so spontaneous and comfortable with my coworkers, and just be willing to have an adventure. And she's always been that way, just always down for anything. But it was on that trip that we spent just about 24 hours a day together for about 5 days straight. And it was just so easy. Nothing was forced at all. We just had the best time. And it was on that trip that I think her and I both realized that this was something more than just a casual dating. I don't think we necessarily thought it was that before the trip, but especially on the trip, we both realized, I think, that we wanted this forever. And it was at that point that I knew I wanted to marry Allie. And that it was on that trip that I told her that I loved her. And it was just a really, really awesome experience to go on that trip with her. So, and ever since then, it's just been more of the same. Super easy, super fun. We've been on lots of adventures together. I think some of the pictures kind of show that. We both like to be out doing something, and we also like to relax the same way. So it's a really good fit all around. I'm really looking forward to getting married and spending even more time with Allie and seeing what the future holds for us. Really excited to help each other grow as people, as individuals in many ways, and see what type of a life we can build together, because I know it's going to be incredible. I think we have a really high ceiling, and just excited to see where we can go. So I love you, Allie, and I hope that you're having a great time. Bye.